Alright everyone, welcome back to the 4th episode of Ratchet and Clank. In the last one, we got Clank's thruster pack. We got his helipack, and in this one we are going to finish up Kerwan and get the swing shot and the last gold bolt.
Welcome to the Captain Quark fitness course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the 3rd island to complete the course. Good luck. Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Well, in Clank's defense, he was only made a couple, probably about a day ago. At least if you're following this playthrough. In reality, he's still only not even 13 yet. Right? I'm still not clear on whether or not it's the 13th anniversary this year. I think it is, so he's not even 13 yet, so still gullible at that age. Oh boy, the obstacle course in this planet, it's alright. I always find it to be a little bit tedious, especially this island. I mean, it's not long, it's just, I find it a bit tedious. I mean, I feel like they really could have done some cool stuff with this. And it'd be one thing if you didn't have to backtrack after getting the gold bolt out of here, but I mean, don't want to do that. But, I mean, the gold bolt is in such an off location. The car takes you back to, like, the first island of the obstacle course. Because, I mean, it's down over there. You probably just saw it with the little glimmer, but, I mean, the way you have to glide to get over there, obviously, because there's no other way you can make it. But, I mean, you have to go all the way to the top of this thing to do it, and then you have to jump off, then you have to get on a taxi, and then I think that I want to say it might even take you back to your ship. I'm not even sure if it takes you back to the first island. I hope to, because I can't remember for the life of me right now, but anyway, I guess it makes your gameplay a little longer, I guess, so not the end of the world. But it's definitely worth it, because there's a ton of bolts down here, too. This game is actually pretty good with putting lots of bolt crates in with gold bolts and other like rare items that you have in the game, and there's like only one of them or something like that. The other games kind of stopped doing that, I've noticed. Their gold bolts are just kind of there. But I mean, with Crack in Time, I suppose it makes up for it, because when you collect a gold bolt in that one, it shoots out a bunch of normal bolts with it, so it kind of makes up for it. But I wish they would still put all the crates around it, just so you get the nostalgic feel. But again, personal preference, as most things are. I have always liked the hover cabs in this game. Maybe I can show it. No, I'll show it off when we get to the oh, maybe I can do this. No, I still can't do it. I always think these things look like they have a face, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get there. Yeah, see, it takes you all the way back to the front. I don't know why it does that. But you can kind of see, like, the headlights would be the eyes, and then the blue line on there is the mouth. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't see it. I see it, but I don't know. I got a pretty wild imagination, so it's probably stretching. Nope, not what I want to do. Alright. Down here. And now we're just going to speed run this. Would edit this out, and maybe I can with capture card works, because I can edit with it, but I don't officially have an editing software yet, so still need to get that. But I might be able to cut this part of it out So I'll take a look with that when I'm done recording this episode. Episode 4. God, I wish there was a way that I could be back up to where I was and I can just continue where I left off. But I have no way of doing that, seeing as I can't access all my old footage. And actually, the parts I did like the videos that we did on Kerwan in the last the last channel. Just no, because we had our friend with us. We had Sawyer with us that time, and we had a fun time recording that episode. I'll bring him back one of these days, maybe. All right, so slide down the grind rail. I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't even think I mentioned the last project. I like grinding with the wrench like that. You put it over it, and it's like what you see in like one of a a James Bond film or something like that. Sliding down it.
Balls. That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course.
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
She does have a point. Life is not fair, unfortunately. But at least she does agree that Captain Quark is a fool, because he is a... Well, she's correct, and I'm correct, so...
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Your new Gadgetron swings using standard versus targets. Standard. From New York. Standard. I mean, no offense to New Yorkers with that. I like New York. Nintendo World's there. That was really randomly off target. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Topic. Alright. Anyway, we have now finished up Kerwan? Yes, we have. We are done. I went in there. Did that not... maybe it didn't register that I went in there yesterday. I suppose I didn't save. Oh well. Yeah, I would have had to because the chopper's gone. Alright, whatever. Yeah, but that does it for Kerwan. One of the... We get to some really cool planets later in the game, but for right now, Kerwan's gonna have to do. Next, we're gonna go to Aridia, and probably do the first mission, maybe the second. I don't know if I want to get every mission done in this episode, so we'll see. I always like how Aridia is like red, but on the planet it's like dark and kind of clear and not red at all. You wouldn't know it's red by looking at it. And I'm going the wrong way to the first mission. So if you remember from 2 episodes ago, we got the infobot saying that Skid McMarks and his agent has crash landed here, and we're gonna find him. And like that, we just found Skid.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw you, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay, but I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Destroy sand sharks. This is where the Paraster comes in real handy, because it's a one-hit kill for all really small enemies, so really pays off to get it, and it's really easy for taking down those too. So as you can see on the bottom, there's little counters. There's 6 of the sand shark spawners and 43 sand sharks. Now, the thing about the spawners is that they can only spawn the sharks in their area, and I'm doing this without even mentioning. So if you come over here by that second one, there's a little crack in the wall, and there's a gold bolt this way, and what's supposed to key you off to that is that grate right there. I didn't look inside it, but there's a grate there that'll show you the gold bolt. Anyway, though, the spawners, right? The spawners will only respawn the sand sharks in the area like that they are, I guess you could say. Like over here there was a spawner in sand sharks. The only place that they'll spawn more is over here. So if like there's 6 over there, that's the maximum they'll spawn back is 6. But I'm probably doing a really bad job of explaining that, but I mean, I think you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. I'll be able to explain it better once I get up here. So there's 2 spawners up here and there's 2 sharks in there, and if I kill these 2, oh, I killed that one. See, it only spawns the amount that were actually in, and I just killed those 2 before killing him again, so idiot. It only respawns the ones that are in their area, and same with, say if that other one been here, it wouldn't have spawned 2 more, it would have just spawned 1 and would have gone from there. So now we need to jump back down. God, I love flamethrowers in video games. They're so... Even back when I used to play Call of Duty quite a bit, I loved World at War and being able to use the flamethrower and flamethrower attachment on the bottom of the gun. It's just... That is like the standard... It's just like... Not a standard, it's like... It's more of a staple if you ask me. It's like... Like, it's kind of like a staple weapon, like if you're doing a shooter series, almost. Like, you have to have the flamethrower. Ooh, another hiccup. Oh, fortunately, I won't be having as many of those now because I now have a glass of water with me when I record, so I'll be able to record during, drink during the cutscenes.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Later, dudes. Oh, I'm Oxkid. I really do like him. Like I said, he just kind of fell off after, I think Ratchet and Clank 3. I don't think he was ever in another... He was probably mentioned for sure. I think he was in one of the radio blips on Crack in Time. I'm pretty sure he's mentioned in the future series, but he's not actually directly in it. I don't know, maybe he's in the comics between that were made for Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, that's an interesting little piece of backstory about him. There was actually some comics made about Ratchet and Clank. I don't think there was only like 6 or 7 issues printed, but I think it takes place in between. Because Ratchet goes back to the Solana Galaxy, which is this galaxy in after he visits the future series for a while. He comes back to the Solana Galaxy for a short time, and I think those comics take place in between maybe Tools of Destruction. No, because Clank's with him. It's got to be after Crack in Time, I would think. But I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm going to cut this episode here, and in the next one we'll finish up Aridia and get, probably do part of Eudora. Or maybe we'll just do a long episode on Eudora, I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of Ratchet and Clank. I've been Nick, and I will see you guys in the next one.